Welcome back, WNST, Towson, Baltimore, and Baltimore Positive. Got a lot of favorite segments around here. You know, I used to have a lot of segments when I was young. Back when I was a hippie in the 90s, we'd drink beer on the air, and they'd bring cheerleaders in, and they would bring me food and stuff. Now that I'm getting to be an old guy, you know, chasing the Ravens around during a bye week, they give me ice cream. Usually these boxes around me, it's sort of like on a Wheel of Fortune or whatever. There's nothing really in the boxes. Like this was pistachio ice cream, and it's empty. But this is the segment every week where I get together with the ladies and gentlemen right here in Baltimore, Maryland that make some of the most delicious seasonal flavors like pumpkin cheesecake. And you can see on this one here, and I got Mike Prokup here, who is the home delivery manager at Taharka. Do you see the frost on that? The frost on that is because this came out of my freezer. You can even see the frost line on my pumpkin spice latte where I still have eaten some of it and the rest of it's left. I'm about to get after this while you talk. Do not give me short answers because my mouth's going to be full, all right? But welcome in, home delivery. They took me a month to get to you because they figure once you and I get together, my wife's going to get to know you and we're going to figure out how to get this cherry chocolate chip delivered here. But in the meantime, I'm going to be eating some of the seasonal flavors. What is up, dude? You're delivering everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's been crazy at the beginning of the week. We delivered all across greater Baltimore yesterday, so we're staying busy.
What does that mean? Like, tell me so give me a day. Yesterday you delivered to how many people, and do you deliver the pumpkin cheesecake that I'm about to get my mouth full with?
We definitely deliver the pumpkin cheesecake. It's one of our 3 new seasonal flavors.
Do people know about the graham cracker in it?
I hope they do. They should.
They know now.
That even caught me off guard. That was new to me, the graham cracker in it. It's amazing. But we did about 40 deliveries yesterday in the greater Baltimore area. So we went from the east side to the west side, north and south, all within the Beltway.
What makes people the happiest when you like if you show up, and I'm not lying to you, if you show up here at my place with that cherry chocolate stuff, you're going to want to take a picture of my wife getting it. Because we've gone down to the scoop shop, and I'm like, just give him $5 and get a scoop. She's like, no, we got the pumpkin at home. We got this home. And I'm like, just get it. It's you're going to love it. You want it right now. You know you want it. And she's like, nah, I got key lime at home. And, we got plenty to eat at home. I got chocolate love at home. And I'm like, you want it. Steve's not going to deliver it, So now that I know you, now that I know the man, so give me the whole home delivery deal because I have never had it delivered. You've seen me come into your place in shorts on 100-degree days. You throw me into your freezer. My glasses fog. It's the same deal. But, it would be just as easy to, have you bring it here, I think, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're trying to spread our net for delivery as far as possible. We go as far as White Marsh, even Dundalk.
Even Dundalk. That's my people
Dundalk.
now.
Yeah,
that's
even
my people.
Dundalk. So, we're trying to build that base up, that customer base up a little more. So hopefully after this, some people will want to come, will check us out and get some home delivery. But you'll get this beautiful brand new box that we have. Great design. We go to Columbia as well.
What you need to do, man? You need to get me a special golden or pink, maybe pink, Taharka spoon. Because every week I come out to eat your ice cream, and I'm thinking, if I had a Taharka spoon. But, I'm a cone guy.
Right.
I've explained this before. Because when you eat it with a spoon, it disappears quick. When you lick it on a cone, I had a cone the other day. You know what I did? Eric Weddle, you're a sports guy, right?
Absolutely.
So Weddle was an ice cream guy, right? And I would see him after the games, and he wasn't like an ice cream guy like you or me or the Taharka people where, you're really mixing flavors and doing it like my Uncle Claude did in the peach churn. He just, throws a bunch of M&M's, just a bunch of crap, a bunch of – just, on top of it, squirts butterscotch, and then him and his kids get after it,
Right.
So, I'm much more of a connoisseur, which is how this whole thing started because I love ice cream. And after the Philadelphia game, I was one of the people at the game. I did the game and I came home. And when I celebrated with a cone, if you go back and you watch the video of me and Luke, I had honey graham and vanilla.
Okay.
Because that's sort of a victory flag, because that's all good to go to. And people malign vanilla. I had some vanilla last night. I had some mint and vanilla last night. But this morning I'm having – tell everybody about seasonals, pumpkin cheesecake, and I'm going to pull up the home delivery here. I've been talking instead of eating and showing and doing all the stuff here. Like, people wait for you on the porch, right? Like, my wife will be – if you text my wife, say, Chuck will be here in 5 minutes, she'll be down in front. She'll be socially distanced. She'll take the hand off, but she needs that cherry chocolate chip.
Absolutely, yeah. We're probably the best part of people's day. At least that's what they tell me every time I drop off a brand new box.
Well, this is a box from yesterday, right? You told me to pull this one up, so that's your hand and your watch right there, right?
That's my hand. It's my watch, and that's the brand new box. I think you can see the baby's pretty excited too.
Well, I'm about to eat some pumpkin spice latte, and I usually put this on top. And when it says pumpkin spice, it really does have a little spice, a little something to it. Everybody knows I'm waiting for the eggnog. I mean, pumpkin's just a gateway drug for me. And I'm hoping you guys do some sort of peppermint stick or something for me. But I know eggnog day is coming in a few weeks, and the day that you make the eggnog, I want to be there to pour the liquor in it if I could, or at least measure.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely have eggnog coming soon. I believe we have a peppermint stick ice cream. We have to get with our flavor committee to confirm that. But
I'm working on macadamia nut pineapple. That's my jam.
Oh, you
like a pineapple upside down. That's a dream flavor. So if you're gonna put my name on one, do that. But in the meantime, I'm going to eat this pumpkin spice latte. Tell people about making ice cream, like especially when you're making these seasonal flavors, because I'm a little pissed that you take the eggnog away, but everybody takes the eggnog away. This pumpkin, people can't wait for it. They start eating it in like August, and then all of a sudden, blink, next month, it'll be gone, like Thanksgiving. It'll just be gone.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, I haven't spent a lot of time recently making ice cream, but I'll tell you this, it's not as magical as you think. The finished product comes out beautiful, and it tastes amazing.
This? Oh my God! Oh, hold on, I got to stop to share because I got to show everybody. This is how creamy. This is serious now. I mean, there's swirls of latte and cream. There's stuff in there. Look.
We just did a collab with Crust by Mac, so it's going to be another pumpkin flavor that you can get through home delivery. It's pumpkin and Crust by Mac. The crust in there is just absolutely perfect. The flavor is amazing. And actually, I think I misspoke. You can't get that through home delivery, but you can get that from our ice cream shops. And when that sells out, it sells out. So guys got to get there fast. But I will give you guys a coupon code that we have for people that want to try our ice cream. It is TB1570 fan, and that's a 50% off coupon. So they can get.
That's TB1570 fan?
Yes, FAN.
That's a lot of things going on there, but I'll make sure I put that code out on social media. TB1570. I can't remember. 570 fan.
Yes, TB1570.
We don't listen to the fan around here, just so you know. But now that I put that on, I got to put my competitor's name into the code. Okay, so then you'll really know. That's great.
Yeah, just through the end of October. As long as they order through the end of October, then we can come up with something different maybe next time. Okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Taharka Brothers is here. My wife's going to be rushing in here any minute because here's a story. We have two of these, and we've already started to damage them very, rapidly because I think I just ate half of one while you and I have been talking, and then they start to melt. So right around now, she'll hear me yelling like, honey, the ice cream's about to melt, and she'll come in, and she'll be like, no, I need that around here later on tonight. So I want to show everybody what you guys do. So literally one click away, TB1570 fan, and that's not for Ed Norris, just to make sure everybody knows that.
Fan of the Nestor Show.
Oh, just making sure that we know. But you guys are on Facebook. You do this Black is Beautiful. You do a lot of things around, and I'm not going to hold up my ice cream because my wife will come in. She's an engineer. She'll say, your hand is melting the ice cream. Take your hand off the ice cream. So I'm going to take the empty box here. But you guys have a whole lot of verbiage on the backside of what you do. Tell me how you got involved with Taharka, and literally all local people do. Every time I'm over there, it's local people, Ravens fans, guys like yourself that love sports, making this delicious. I told you I eat a lot of vanilla bean. This is another empty one because I eat vanilla.
Right. Yeah. So I kind of fell into it, man. I came upon this place when I was about 18 years old, needed a job, worked at the scoop shops, and grew up in the company that way.
When did you eat your first scoop of Taharka ice cream? Where was it?
What do you think, man? It was my first day at work. I had a short break, and
Hold on, you got a gig working there, and you hadn't even eaten the ice cream?
No, man, no. I heard through the grapevine. I had a really good friend who had knew I was in need of a job, and he basically steered me in that direction. Had an interview, and here I am today, man. I had the first flavor I tried was I had a honey graham sundae. So I ate that for lunch.
Right, that's the gateway right there. I tell everybody I had a honey graham. I remember where I was when I found a picture from that night. I was at a Big Brothers Big Sisters event. My wife and I were charged with making food. So we made this incredible pork. I'm from my people from Venezuela originally, so and from Dundalk. It's really a weird stuff going on with me. You don't want to cut me open, man. Besides bleeding purple, there's all sorts of Taharka that would come flooding out, mostly honey graham. But that night we made food, and we were checking out all the other people, and I had never heard of it. And, they were over in the corner, and they gave me it's like ice cream. I'm like, what is that? I'd never had ice cream. What? It's a familiar flavor because you can sort of get a little cinnamon, you get a little sugar. You're not really sure what it is. But when you eat the honey graham, and I tell people, you've never had honey graham ice cream unless you've had Taharka. And
can't get it anywhere else. No.
And I tell people, if you're going to get it, tell people how you get it delivered, because you don't deliver one, right? I mean, when you bring it to me, you bring it in boxes, and you got to all scientifically. By the way, my wife is letting the ice cream melt. She's going to be so upset with me when this segment's over with. Honey, the ice cream's melting. She's probably like, I'm on a conference call. But anyway, keep going. So honey graham, I think, is where we were.
Yep. So honey graham, you can get that in home delivery as well. We do offer up to 8 pints. We're working on some new things. I'm not going to go into detail on that yet. But
you're keeping secrets?
Just for now. We want to save some more things for the next time we talk to you, man.
All right. I mean, that's fine. I mean, it's like an unfolding novel. Here's the problem. The cherry chocolate chip's going to disappear before I get to it. My wife came in. By the way, the hand that you saw was her. She's like, I'm on a call, but I'm not going to let the ice cream melt. Right. So she put her call on hold.
I have a feeling I know what your wife's going to want to talk to me about. I hear an underlying theme.
She just stuck her head in. Stick your head in. Stick your head around. Don't knock my camera over. She's coming around. She's coming around. Here.
3 words. Cherry, chocolate.
I knew it.
There it is. All right. She's done. She's going back to work. She's waving to everyone. It's her favorite flavor.
I see. And you know what? I never liked the cherry ice cream until I had our cherry chocolate chip ice cream. It's amazing.
See, here's the deal with her. She's been poking around now that she knows, I got some pull with you guys. And so she's poking around on the site, and she sees, you guys did, a banana split thing or banana pudding. I don't know what the hell it was. I mean, I see old – these are the old ones, right? And these are the new ones. Right. And you've done flavors that you can't get anymore. And then I'm like, all right, man, when are you guys going to get me on the rotation? Because I do have some of the peach, and I have a little bit of that, and I still have a little bit of eggnog left over. I'm becoming a hoarder, Mike. You know what I mean? And my wife's like, we're not getting a bigger freezer because you got friends in the ice cream business. So I either have to eat it or gift it. And I'll tell you something that happened. It's a true story. Chris Pica, you can follow him at Blog and Tackle. Chris is a Baltimore guy. Chris is a partner of mine. Chris has been in my life since 1984. Mount St. Joe, Loyola. Moved away from Baltimore for 30 years, okay? And you can look this up. He was the PR guy for the Birmingham Barons when Michael Jordan was on the team. So he rode the bus with Michael Jordan. He's in the 30 for 30, okay? So he's one of my lifer friends. He lives about 15 blocks away from me. Moved into Baltimore about 6 months ago, okay? And he's really helped me build the new Baltimore Positive. So if you've been up to our new website, Can I promote my new website? Am I allowed to do that? Can I?
Sure you can, man.
I do
Why
that?
not?
You know what? Since you guys promoted my competitor, I'm going to promote me. So in the middle of all of this. So this is Baltimore Positive. Chris Pica has been such an incredible part of building this thing. And I wanted to thank him, and my cuppeth runneth over around here. And I didn't give him any of the pumpkin because, we have you guys, out on the site and stuff. I didn't take him any of the pumpkin spice, but I had extra caramel crunch with the honeycombs with the chocolate. I had an extra roasted strawberry, which he loves. I did not have an extra key lime because my wife had already gotten into the last batch of it, so I wasn't going to take him here's what's left of the key lime that my wife didn't eat, And I took him, what else did I take him? I took him another one. I took a peanut butter cup. Okay. So I took it down to him, and the happiness the next time I was on with him, he broke it out and he started eating it on the Zoom when we're editing the website and making this beautiful website. So when you gift ice cream to someone else, it really makes him happy. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. My son, this whole segment began because my son last year on Thanksgiving gifted me ice cream.
Right.
And on online ice cream, seasonal ice cream. So I would think that we're now gearing up that come eggnog time when I'm down there mixing up whatever you guys mix up down there. I feel like I'm going to feel like a Dundalk Oompa Loompa, an ice cream Oompa Loompa in the Taharka Brothers factory. That gifting ice cream.
And I think that's what we find a lot of people doing. I mean, we'll have whole communities come in, and they'll get a couple boxes and they'll share it with all of their neighbors. So, I mean, I think this is a great opportunity. You're going to get 50% off with that coupon code I gave you. And
we got to get a spoon. We have to get a spoon that says 1057. I'm sorry, WNST, the fan on here.
And I have another surprise for you coming soon. We got something a little better than a spoon, but I'm not going to give any details on that one.
Pineapple upside down macadamia Hawaiian ice cream?
We'll see what we can do about that. We'll keep talking about that one.
I'm going to work on something with you guys to do something with a Korean snow ice type of thing too. I have ideas. Everybody that's ever eaten a candy bar has an idea how they make a candy bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely right. We get ideas every day. So we have an entire committee made within our company to handle that.
You guys doing a butterscotch anytime soon? Something with some butterscotch?
You know what? I sure hope so. I'm the wrong guy to talk to about that. I don't handle the flavors. I got ideas too, man, and they don't listen to me all the time.
Come on, man. Don't listen. When you pull up in that pink truck and you bring my wife this cherry chocolate ice cream, okay, when that happens, she's gonna look at you like Mike Santa Claus, right? And so if you're Santa Claus, just take the orders and nod your head. Tell people we got that coming. That's coming in the spring. You can't tell people I don't talk to the Oompa Loompas, right? You got to say, I'm going to put that order in for that special cinnamon graham crunch because everybody's got an idea, right?
Here's the thing about the ice cream, man. Once you tell people that you're going to give it to them, they're going to want that. So I got to stay on people's good sides. I got to make sure I can provide before I make a promise that I can't keep because they'll get pretty upset. They'll get just as happy when we give it to them, but when we don't, they're really mad. So I just want to make sure I can keep my promises before I say yes to anything.
Okay. All right. I'm just making sure. So what can you promise me right now? If we go online, I'm going to go out right now. I'm going to do this. And if we go on right now to Taharka Brothers and we click and we have the code and we do all the things, tell everybody how easy it is to order because I'm on the home delivery page right now. I go on every single week and I have never actually home delivered because I come and you guys like seeing me run around in the freezer because it's kind of fun for you guys. And I live 5 minutes away and I can get it home. But I could order this right now and send it to Chris Pike if I wanted to, right?
You sure could. So as you can see on the webpage, we kind of walk you through the process. You'll see where you can put in all the information, your card info. We also give you a delivery schedule that we set up about 3 months out. So you'll have the option to wait a little while if some of the times don't
3
work.
months out. So I can order this for December 23rd right now.
I believe up until the end of November. I have to double check on that, but you'll see.
Can you promise me a pumpkin delivery? Don't make promises you can't. This is serious business now. Can you promise me a pumpkin delivery for Thanksgiving? Like if I need pumpkin on November 22nd, if I'm reaching for the pumpkin pie that that pumpkin latte and pumpkin cheesecake my wife took away. It's back in the freezer now. I can still taste it though.
Yeah, if you order it, I'd say before the end of October, I can definitely promise you that you'll get pumpkin ice cream for Thanksgiving. So the seasonal flavors, we try to keep them pretty, seasonal. So when
you can't make enough eggnog for me, right?
Well, we'll have eggnog for you, first thing in December, man.
Dude, listen to me. I went out with my wife to a pumpkin farm last week quietly because they're not a sponsor and Taharka is, and I had an apple cider donut. Hey, by the way, that's a good flavor. Apple cider donut ice cream would be awesome, right?
It is. That's definitely something to think about.
You know what I told my wife, though? If you just took a scoop of vanilla bean and put it on the apple spice, because people are making like ice cream donuts now. I see this on the internet. I've never had an ice cream donut, but I am willing to try.
That sounds good. I'll try it too.
You know what you need to do is you need to deliver some vanilla bean to these people that do these apple cider donuts because it would be perfect. But either way, so I'm out being seasonal, and as much as I talk eggnog in July, I'm not one of those guys that needs Christmas ads or Christmas music. Yeah, I don't need any of that. I don't even really need the eggnog. I need the thought of eggnog. You know what I mean? The thought of eggnog makes me feel seasonal. So I'm enjoying the pumpkin right now. Did I look like I was having a bad time with pumpkin? By the way, that pumpkin latte, it leaves like a little like chai, it's really a nice little thing going on. It's wonderful. But pumpkin's like that. So pumpkin's going to disappear. If you want it, order it now. I've been informed about the code. There's some restrictions on the code. What do I need to know here? TB1570 FAN. That's for Ed Norris. TB1570 FAN, FAN, for radio only. So there have it.
Exactly, and as long as you use the code by the end of October, you can order for any delivery window that you select. So don't worry about it. If you can't get it, if you don't feel like you need it in October, you can order for November. But as long as it's used within, October, you'll be fine. And we, as you can see on the website that you had up, I'm not sure if you can still see it, but we do offer 2 delivery windows, so you can get it between 3 and 6 o'clock if you're going to be home during the day, and you can get it from 6 to 9 in the evening if you are going out to work and getting home by 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. So you will have options, and you don't have to worry about missing us. We also offer a contactless delivery. We do wear our masks. You can see I have my Taharka Brothers, our branded mask as well.
What? I don't have one of those.
So you'll be as safe as possible.
Dude, that would shut me up if I had that. People wouldn't be able, so finally. But hey, man, I appreciate you guys, and show the mask again because I was remiss in leaving the delivery page up. So there it is.
Mask and then the box as well. Brand new box. So this is for all of our new customers. If you're ordering for the first time, this is what you'll get.
Hold on. Hold the box up so I can see, like, all the flavor. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Let me see the inside of that box. Tell me about that.
So, I mean, we put a lot of work into this box, man. You know,
I can tell.
We were stressing out, waiting for this thing to come in. Every detail of this box is Taharka. So I'm not gonna read every bit because I do still want it to kind of be a surprise to the people that are gonna receive it, but know that it's gonna come with a set of instructions because it's about more than just ice cream, more than just receiving the box. We want you to use this thing. But I'll read the inside. It says, "This is our home. It's a city packed with culture, creativity, and endless possibility. Taharka Brothers is proud to add to that mix, create opportunities for change, and celebrate Baltimore's unique local flavor." So that in a nutshell is going to give you an idea of what you're getting with this box, as well as it being beautiful and having great ice cream inside of it. So.
Hey, man, I appreciate you as always. As I I await eggnog. And look, I can talk eggnog all day. I have a whole pint of it sitting in the – I'm safe, I think, to start eating it now because I have a feeling in a couple of weeks I'll be able to replace it. So I still have some 2019 vintage, and I know it's not fresh for you to sell and all that.
Like a bottle of wine, you let it age a little bit.
I'll be happy with it. Trust me, I will be happy with it. It will need nothing when I'm done with it. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys. We'll get back together again next week. It's been a real pleasure getting to meet all you.
Sir.
Now that my wife has looked you in the eye right here on the internet and said, she opened the door. She's like, bring cherry chocolate chip. And I'm like, come, tell them yourself, you know? So we'll get down to the scoop shops too. And you guys always have something special at the scoop shops, right?
Absolutely. And we kind of keep like our limited batches at the scoop shop so we can create some excitement around that. Like I said, the pumpkin and crust by Mac is amazing. I tried it for the first time yesterday, and I almost ate the entire pint in one sitting. So I would definitely recommend people get down there. We have a scoop shop at our house. We have a scoop shop on Broadway.
Man, I haven't been back to our house since the COVID. I got to go back, man.
Yeah, our house has opened up indoor seating now, so you can come in, bring your family, and still remain socially distanced and safe, and sit down and have a scoop of ice cream.
One of the wonderful places in Baltimore. Both, I mean, listen, I live at the Harbor. Everybody knows that, and I go down to Cross Street a lot, you know. And my sponsors, Rofo, down there, and you know, we're all local. We're all in this together, and I love that you guys make such incredible ice cream right here in the middle of Baltimore and deliver it to people, even all the way out in Dundalk and White Marsh, right?
All the way out in Dundalk and White Marsh, man.
Man, my pal lives up in Bel Air, and he, because of us, had it delivered, went onto the website, and then he found it in Bel Air, and he's like, man, when I saw like the pink glow out of the freezer case, I saw it in Eddie's downtown, and I got excited about it one day before I knew you guys, because that's how this whole thing started. I bought a pint of Honey Graham and put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Internet's an unbelievable thing. It's really big internet. So
It is, man. It is. We're trying to use it to our advantage. We have a scoop shop in Cross Street as well now. So
I know this. Where do you think my wife saw that? Listen, man, you didn't see this last week. Before I let you go, I need to let you know we're legitimate around here, okay? Because we went for a walk a week and a half ago, and we saw that the scoop shop was open, and we have so much of your ice cream around here that I can't eat any more of it, right? And we saw your flavors. My wife took a picture of it, and it was a WTF moment. Black Cherry Chunk. I'm even getting the flavor name wrong. Black Cherry Chunk. You don't even put it on the internet. You have to be walking through Cross Street to even know about Black Cherry ice cream with chocolate and cherry chunks. So when my wife sees that, and then she comes home in the freezer and sees coffee Oreo. We don't have any cookie dough either, by the way.
Right.
Key lime. We don't have any of that because she eats it all. Honey Graham, we usually don't have much of that because I eat it all. Then I see what Jazzman's Blues. Never even heard of Jazzman's Blues. You got blueberry ice cream that I don't even. Why do you hide the ice cream? What's going on, man?
We want people to do some research, man. We want to leave something up to mystery, and when you find it, we want you to ask questions about it because our flavors kind of they mean something to us, especially if it has a special name like that. We kind of want you to find it and ask us about it so we can engage and open some important conversations. That's a lot about what we're about, social justice and things like that. So,
well, I want to open my mind to the Jazzman's Blues, right? I mean, I just want one spoonful of it. I just want just the blueberry and the jasmine. That sounds delicious.
It's really good. It's really good. It's a rich flavor. One of those flavors that like I'll eat every once in a while. But it's really, really good.
What flavor do you eat the most?
Lately, I've been eating the seasonal flavors, man. That pumpkin spice latte has a sweet cream swirl in it, so you're not getting overwhelmed with the pumpkin. It's really, really good. Honey Graham is kind of like my go-to. If I just want ice cream and have no idea what I want, I know I'm not going to be.
How often do you want ice cream working in an ice cream factory?
You know what? You think that I eat it like every day, but like I'm on a diet now, so I have to resist. So it's almost like torture. I have to resist eating the ice cream. So I'd
You
say
still look young and sexy. You just go eat some ice cream, man. Come on, you're fine. I'm 52, and look what ice cream's done for me. You know?
I see a Planet Fitness bottle over there in the corner though. I see it. You're still staying in shape.
Dude, I'm eating world famous chicken. I mean, I got all sorts of things going on. I eat Pizza John's. I eat subs. I do it all. But I'm a little yoga, a little hydration. You gotta have balance in life. Just like you balance the pumpkin latte with those. I was wondering why the cream was coming on. I was showing it to you. I'm like, what's in there?
Right.
And it's swirls of cream. You have to balance things, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll eat ice cream about once a week, man. But when I eat it, I eat an entire pint. So that's what I mean by I have to limit myself because I'll eat a lot of it.
Well, my dude, I appreciate you coming on, taking some time. I know you got a lot of ice cream to deliver. People can find Mike Prokup at Taharka and Taharka Brothers. You can find them. You can find me. You can find all of us out on Facebook where you'll find them serving up the most delicious local ice cream in the world, not just locally, and also serving up a little pint of education about social justice and all the things going on here in Baltimore. Hey, order it up, deliver it up, 50% off, TB1570 fan, if you can remember that. If you can't, just say Ed Norris, and they'll deliver the ice cream to you. Appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for coming on, brother.
Thank you, man. We didn't get to talk any Ravens. We got the Steelers coming up in 2 weeks.
It's bye week, man. What do you want to say? I mean, you want to bitch about the comeback? You want to bitch about 5-1? Because I don't want to hear it this week, know?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Did we win?
Positivity, that's all. Yeah.
We won. That's it.
That's all I needed to hear.
I was a little nervous, though.
I'm nervous about the Steelers. The Steelers look good. It hurts me to say, but they do look good.
You know what I'm going to like this week? I'm going to be on my couch this week watching the Steelers and the Titans play.
Me too.
And I'm going to be eating Taharka Brothers, and I'm going to have my wife brought some chicken home. The problem with the chicken at Rofo is that I didn't eat it before the game started last week, and I had chicken all over my fingers when the game started. Then I couldn't tweet. So, what I've learned is all of the stuff that you guys, the food, there's a reason it's called a tailgate. You eat it before the game starts because when the game starts, I can't be having ice cream and a mess going on. At
that point, yeah,
maybe fourth quarter when they pull Lamar out and we're up 41-10.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's hope so.
All right. I love that you love the Ravens, and keep in mind that the Ravens are purple, and I'm assuming the Jazzman's blues and the blue. It's a purple. So when you stop by and see my wife to bring the chocolate chunk thing. We love blueberries around here too, and they almost have a Raven thing. It's like a purple kind of ice cream, right?
I'm catching what you're saying, man. I'm catching what you're saying.
A few more wins and it's Festivus around here. That's all I'm saying, all right?
Right.
Keep the faith, man. We'll see you soon. Thanks for the ice cream.
Right, see you soon. Thank you, man.
Mike Prokup, he is the home delivery director, poobah, dude you need to know if you want some cherry, chocolate, pumpkin, cheesecake, latte, seasonal, macadamia nut. But he won't lie to you about the flavors that he can deliver. But order it up. Find them online. I surround myself in ice cream. Y'all wonder how I eat it and stay so thin. I don't know. I work all day and night on Baltimore Positive. What can I say? Nasty at WNST.net still finds me. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram, and all of those places that I eat ice cream. We are WNST.net, AM 1570, Towson, Baltimore. And we never stop talking ice cream and Baltimore Positive.